Welcome to the 2953 day 5. Today is Anvil Day. We're gonna walk around the showroom floor and talk about some of the ships on display. Let's get right into it. Yeah, there's the carrot, boys. I'm liking this ship now that the Fury is here. So, first up, we've got the Anvil Arrow. Anvil Arrow is one of the best light fighters that we have in the game right now. If you want PvP, great for PvP. I think I like the Gladius better if you're not like an excellent pilot, but if you feel like you're really good with the Gladius, try out the Arrow. It's got one less shield generator, but it's faster and smaller. That's a good combination there. But it's got a decent amount of firepower for such a small ship. I mean, everybody loves the Arrow. I love the design style way better than the Gladius, that's for sure. Over here to the right, well, you know what? No, let's go over here. Let's get the bullshit out of the way. Let's get the trash. Let's take out the trash first. Take out the trash first. All right, let me just talk to all the people in the comments who are going to talk. Okay, look, I am recommending what ships you should buy for people. That's why people are here. They want to know what they should buy with real money or in-game money. And this ship is not worth it in-game or with real money. Regardless of how you're paying for it, you might as well just get a Harbinger. It's not worth it. Kind of like how everybody goes with the Atlas when the Voyage is clearly the better one because it's the fastest drive that can make the longest jump in the game. Like, just spend a little bit extra and you get a little bit extra, not even a little bit. You just spend a little bit more and you get a much better ship. This ship is not worth it to buy it. If you have one because somebody gave it to you or you bought it a long time ago, sure, it's a capable ship. But I'm recommending what people should buy, and you shouldn't buy this ship. The firepower is not good enough for a solo player. There's so many better duo ships, and if you want something that could throw size 5 torps, get a Harbinger. That's why this isn't a good ship to buy. All right, next up, after that rant, let's go over here and rant about this too. We've got the Pisces. Oh, we got the C88 Rescue here, and the Expedition, I guess. Yeah, so the Pisces Rescue is cool. It's got a med bed in there. I might be better off using this over a Cuddy Red if you want like a smaller package doing bunker missions. Nah, you want the cargo space probably want the cargo space, but yeah, it's a Pisces with a med bed in it. Let's go, little ambulance. Then you got the Carrack C8X Pisces here. The difference between this and the regular C8 is that this has extra weapons under the wings or in the wings and on the nose as well. Yeah, it's the snub for the Carrack. What can I say? I don't recommend the Pisces as a starter pack though. I mean, maybe I could recommend the Rescue because of the cargo hold, but I don't like the Pisces for a starter pack. You can get a Titan for a little bit more money and get a much better ship. Next up, we have the Hawk. The Hawk is a glass cannon light fighter. It's got a lot of firepower, easy to shoot off wings and stuff, but I guess that's what makes it a glass cannon. I would say that this is a good ship for a good pilot. I'm not good enough to take advantage of this, but I understand that you good pilots out there can survive in this thing, but not me. What's really cool about it is it has a prisoner seat. So whenever we can, take warm bounties, we've got a seat here that you can use to put a live bounty in. I think that's so cool, and if you're claustrophobic, sorry, rip. Hold on, I'll get out. Just wait. All right. Yeah, so that's the Hawk. Hawk is a cool ship, but not for the faint of heart. What do we got around this corner? The Terrapin. I've been hearing a lot about this ship lately. They recently buffed the hull HP on it or something. People are flying this thing around. It's pretty hard to take out. I don't know, man. It's cool. It's got a cool interrogation room right here where you can strap 10 occultists to there, and you can just torture them for no reason at all, just to blow some steam. Yeah, it's an exploration ship. I'm willing to bet it's got a pretty decent scanner, so you can support you have a big mining org going on. Maybe you can use this to scan ahead and find some good rocks to mine. I mean, cool ship, but I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me right now in the current game state. Next up, we have the Carrack. Like I said, the Carrack has got some new light shed on it. It's now probably the best pocket carrier for the Fury. It's one of 2 ships that you can spawn in when you die if you're close enough to it because of the tier 2 med bed that it has in it. I love it. It's a cool ship. It also is probably going to be the best explorer we're going to have for finding wormholes and all that stuff in the future. All you exploration guys know better than me. But yeah, Carrack is a cool multi-crew ship. Love it. Coming downstairs, we have the Ballista. The Ballista, the Jump Town Warrior. Let's go. The bus is cool, man. It really doesn't have a purpose other than jump town right now, though. Literally, that's it. And, you know, you got to have a pretty big crew to have the spare person not in the skies to just be chilling, waiting for, you know, someone to come by. But yeah, it's got size. Oh, I can never remember this. Literally, I have to look at. I'm not even gonna tell you what size. Whatever. Look it up. It's got a bunch of torpedoes. It's got some turrets at the top there that you can use for point defense. And let's see what we got on the other side. Ghost Hollow is a big use for it now. Okay. I haven't tried it out yet. Yeah, I almost forgot about the Spartan. Here we have the Centurion, the newest Atlas platformed land vehicle. Yeah, the Centurion, instead of having torpedoes, you have a bunch of weapons. So it's like a hammerhead turret slapped to the back of a land vehicle. Kind of cool. I would rather have the torp though, to be honest. But hey, you don't run out of ammo, so that's a benefit. Then you got the Spartan. The Spartan is a troop carrier. Yeah, definitely no purpose for this right now, unless you're like role playing or something. So you've got 8 drop seats. I think is there more in here? Another? No, weapon racks. Yeah. It would be nice though if we had a reason to actually use something like this. That would be pretty cool. I think it'll always be the kind of org vehicle. Then coming down here we have it's the Crucible. The Crucible. This ship is basically like a big repair landing pad. I believe you could fit up to a Hornet in it. So that's pretty cool. And you can repair it, rearm, I believe. Yeah. Maybe when Pyro comes out, kind of like the Vulcan, this will have a use. But flying toolbox. Yeah, the Vulcan is going to use like your drones to repair ships. This will actually repair it inside of its own little hangar. Pretty cool. But again, not really much of a use for that right now in the game. Next up, we have the Legionnaire. Legionnaire is a cool ship. If you want to know more about it, I actually did a JPEG buyer's guide on this ship. It's the boarding ship. You're going to be able to hack, like, let's say a hammerhead, and then have a crew board it. So it's got drop seats like the Spartan, and it has a docking collar like for a nose. And that the docking collar comes out, it'll latch onto the ship. You got to hack it first to hack the security system so the door will open, and you just have a boarding crew ready to board. I think it's pretty dope. This is like a really cool ship. I mean, again, no use for it right now. I wonder if they're gonna make missions for these ships when they do come out. You know what I mean? Have a ship where you need to board a hammerhead, and you can either, I don't know, disable it and railgun the front door and go in and board it, and taking up a lot of time and a lot of risk. Or if you have the Legionnaire, you could do these missions and hack it and, you know, can dock to it. Send a boarding crew. You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to, like, do to make a ship like this really worth it? Because I don't see it being used in PvP that often. I really don't. Like, you're just going to go for blowing up the ship. People are going to go for the easiest route to go. Another ship that I did a JPEG buyer's guide on, the Anvil Liberator, is basically like another flying landing pad deal. Again, check out my JPEG buyer's guide to see more on it. It's got extra small pads and small pads that you can use to land ships on. Inside, it's got a hangar where you could drive land vehicles into. It's gonna have like 500 SCU of cargo space. It's really cool. It's like a little Kraken. Yeah, I'm really excited for this, especially after the Fury's been released and people are speculating you could probably fit like 30 of them things in or on or around it. It's gonna be great, man. But again, no, I can understand the gameplay for this. You get an org together, you just go out zerging, you know? I could see us making emerging gameplay for this, but maybe not with the Legionnaire. Now that we're here during Anvil Day, let's talk a little bit about this beautiful ship here. The Anvil F8 Lightning is going to be available by doing some sort of a task in Squadron 42. I'm just now noticing the horde of NPCs down there. NPCs standing on displays now, not just chairs. Okay, the version you're seeing here is the military variant. We won't have this. The only way to get this would be to steal it. But there is a civilian variant, and I guess it's going to have like less weapons, but it's still going to be the meta ship in the game, which wonders why we're investing in anything else. But yeah, no, really cool ship. It's a heavy fighter, fast, nimble for something, you know, with this many weapons. Small size. Look, there's a freaking NPC standing on it. NPC standing on chairs and F8 Lightnings. Wow. Look at all the weapons everywhere. It's ridiculous. Crazy. Anyway, Yeah, cool ship. Look it up. Yeah, here's the F8C. C for civilian. There's also another Anvil ship that you're going to acquire through doing something in Squadron 42. It looks like a Hurricane inside. Really cool. Can't wait to see something like this in the verse. So I don't have to worry about what the best ship is anymore. Just hop into this and just be done. Yeah, it looks like the weapons are a little bit smaller. Maybe each hardpoint is one size smaller, maybe? I really don't know. You can look it up. You can actually fly this in the game right now if you steal it. I don't know how people are doing it, but Miles Eckhart has a mission where you have to kill one of these and people are stealing it. Pretty cool. I wonder why Urkel doesn't put the loadouts on it for it. I know you can't load it out. Why doesn't he put that on the site? I know he's got the data on it. Anvil Hurricane. One of the best, if not the best, duo heavy fighter in the game. Between this or the Scorpius. You could argue either one. But yeah, great ship. If you got a buddy, it's a good ship. Size 4 hard points on the nose. And a hammerhead turret at the back? No, they're not size 4 back there. They're 4 size 3. It's like having a saber slapped on a turret. It's ridiculous. Small profile for a heavy fighter. What more can you ask for? Beautiful looking ship. Yeah. If you don't have a friend, there's better ships. You can get in a Talon and get the same type of firepower. But if you got a buddy, it's a good ship. And I probably would pick the Scorpius because I think I like the way it looks better, but that's the only reason why, really. Then we got the Valkyrie, a drop ship. It used to be a really good ship for toting vehicles around. But then you got ships the likes of like the MSR, all these new ships now that have a bigger cargo hold or at least about the same size and, you know, more pilot weapons, less reliant on filling up a bunch of drop ships that you don't have enough friends for. So kind of falling to the wayside, but it's a cool ship. Again, I don't really see the gameplay for it, but maybe if they start letting us tow people around in, oh, well, I guess it wouldn't work for not Nine Tails Lockdown, Siege of Orison. You're gonna need to use a Crusader ship. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for the lore. But maybe they can come up with other missions where we can use our own drop ships and the Valkyrie could shine. This is the F7C Hornet, the base Hornet. One thing you can do is actually load this out to be pretty much identical to the Super Hornet, which is not here. Yeah, but you can actually buy that chin mounted weapon. You can go to Urkel and find the part and it'll tell you where to buy it. And you can actually kit this thing out. Don't put the fixed size 4, I believe, up top. Go with the dual size 3. Whatever, the turret that you can put at the top that has more smaller weapons over one big weapon. Yeah, here's the F7A, another ship that we're gonna have to do some sort of a thing in Squadron 42, some sort of requirement, and then you'll unlock this actual one, I'm pretty sure. But you'll actually get this one. I don't think there's a civilian variant. You'll just get the A. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it, but you still have it in your hand. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh. Here we are at the pledge store. Let's see if we got anything new or arrow. Good price. Good price. 140 for the ballista. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cool ship, though. You know, if you got an org or something, you guys play Jump Town every time it comes out together, it could be worth it. You can get your $140 worth of it. The C8R Pisces, that's not bad. If you like doing bunker missions and you're a new player or something, why not? Did they lower the price of this? Oh, every time it gets me. Every time it gets me. It doesn't have a game package. Yeah, so, no, if this was a $45 game package, I might actually recommend it to somebody. But then we got the Carrack. I thought the Carrack was $650. Carrack is a great ship. More money than I would spend on the ship personally, but, you know, thank you guys who support the game's development. Centurion, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Buy it in game. Buy all this stuff in game, boys. Buy all of it in game. Yeah, look, there you go. Got a Hornet on the Crucible. 350. And do you know what it said? Every time I make that joke. Yep, no reason to have this right now, but hey, when there is going to be a reason and when they're about to deploy it into the verse, the price is going to go up. So if you're interested in that type of gameplay, get it now. F7C 110. Don't do it. Get a Bandit Defender. Don't do it. Definitely don't do this ever. You're paying for the skin and a loadout that you could just literally go buy the turret that's on top of this and put it on there. And you shouldn't buy that turret. You should buy this turret and put it on top of the F7C. This ship is actually a loaner for the Hurricane. And I think the Hurricane's cheaper. So no reason to actually own this. unless you're afraid that they might remove that feature. Hornet tracker, stealth doesn't really matter right now. Or wait a minute, sorry. It says a scanning dish. My bad. I get these two confused with the names sometimes. It's got like a scanner variant. You can find targets and kind of help deploy that to the rest of your fleet, whatever. Hornet Ghost is the stealth variant. Again, stealth is in a bad place right now. So when it is, though, this would be the best Hornet to get because you can put all those weapons on it and it won't really raise your signature and everything too much. Hawk, not bad, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Hurricane, do it. I love ships like this. For the duo, do it. Good ship. Legionnaire 120, that's not bad. That's not bad for a little ship that you use every blue moon. That's not bad. Oh, damn. It's big though, guys. Look at the taunt going into the back. It's big. I think you can fit a prospector on the pad at the top. Fit a couple arrows down below. Watch my JPEG buyer's guide on it. I put like a lot of work into that and only got like 15,000 views over the last 2 years or whatever since it was announced. Man, $575 though. Spartan, $80. That's not bad, but it's still not worth it because you can't use it. Nothing to do. Like, look at that. The turret, I mean, it's not even doing anything. Can I buy this? Terrapin. No, man, I can't do it. I don't know. It is kind of fun in the game from what people are telling me, being in this little tank. But I'm also not really into exploration, so I could care less. $375 for a drop ship? Come on. Fighting game. I think it's at the time. We're at the stage now where long-time backers just buy it in game. I think I've spent all the money I need to spend on the game. Anvil Arrow. Back to the Anvil Arrow. Okay, up. Wasted day. Check tomorrow for a real ship. One Empire. Yeah. Really? The complete pack for Anvil is only $3,300. They don't have a lot of ships, I guess, huh? Aegis has just so many, man. Half a focus. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new paints listed here. People are telling me they're finding new paints, but I don't know how to easily find them. Okay, wait a minute. I would like to see, if CIG is watching somehow, I would like to see a sort by like date released. These are limited to being available only during this event. And after that, you can't buy them. So if you like your Blue Angels colors, here you go. But I'm pretty sure all these were here last year.